your PG2 back in another vid. So we know what happened to the Bucks team. They lost in the second round of 7 games to the Celtics. The thing is, they didn't have this guy right here, Khris Middleton. So I'm gonna sim this season and see what happens to get a chip, redo this season, maybe make a few trades to make the team a bit better. But that's what we're gonna do today. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, like the content, and let's get into it. Oops. Let's get into it. Fuck. Alright, so there's nothing off the bat that I really want to do, because I feel like this team could really win a chip if they weren't injured. So let's look at our picks. We have, can't pay this pick. We have a lot of second round picks. So we can trade all these second round picks. So it's no need to not trade something that's tradable. So we'll put this pick. Alright, so 2 picks and Serge Ibaka. What can that get us? I feel like we can get something decent, like a role player maybe. You know what? Oh, the Anthony Melton's not too bad. But, you know, we're going to do propose a trade because we want to use as many of our second round picks as we can. So our player is Serge Ibaka because everyone else I kind of want to keep above him. So we have a lot of second round picks that aren't valued very high, but 5 second round picks is nothing to sneeze at, honestly. Why do I have so many second round picks though? It's just kind of crazy. Not a lot of value right there. I'll be honest with myself here. But I want to get something. We need someone that can match salary. Actually, we might have to put Brook Lopez instead, because I know Brook makes more than him. Lopez makes 13.5 a year. He makes 9 mil. Okay, 13.5 a year for Brook Lopez. Can we get Tobias Harris for that? Nah. Vucevic. We need someone making $13 million about. Nah, wow. We must have a really tight cap because we can't even get 5 million over. We should be able to get 5 million over, honestly. I'm charging my controller real quick so the video doesn't just cut off. But let's look. 13 mil, Marcus Smart. Hey, let's take a pick away or 2 for him. Let's do 2 second round picks to start it off. Yeah, they agreed to that. So we got Marcus Smart instead of Brook Lopez. So let's look at our rotation. I think that was a good decision, personally. We don't need Brook Lopez. Smart at the 2. This is a great defensive lineup. Honestly, that's the only trade I really want to make. Well, obviously at the trade deadline, we'll take a look. But let's sim these first few games. If we see an issue, we'll fix it. Trade? Absolutely not. Started 4-1. That's a good sign. 5-1. I think the defense of Drew and Smart is just unmatched, honestly. I don't think anyone else no one can score on us enough, if I'm being honest. The defensive badges, especially for a 2K sim. Yeah, we're doing good. I don't know. So let's look at the stats before we make any changes. See who's doing good, who's doing bad. Giannis is doing amazing. So obviously Giannis and Middleton wouldn't get traded. Neither is Drew. So our big 3 safe. I'd say Bobby Portis is also pretty safe. He's shooting not too good from 3. He's getting a lot of boards and he's scoring. Ibaka, he's doing good. Marcus Smart, getting some assists and some steals. That's what we needed from him. There's no one who's necessarily doing bad. Grayson Allen, he's not doing okay, he's doing bad. So let's look and see what we can get for Grayson Allen. Grayson in those seconds we kept by not just being stupid and giving them away. Because Grayson Allen, he has some trade value, I'd say. So Grayson in 2 seconds, what can we get for that? Terrence Davis, he's pretty good in 2K Sims. So I think we might get him. He's so bad in 2K Sims. This is crazy. 2K has no faith in him whatsoever. Herb Jones, ooh. But we want a championship. That's the only thing. If it was like rebuilding for the future, then I'd say we'd get him for sure. But this is a 1-season turnaround because they didn't win this year. We're trying to get them that win. I'd say Terrence Davis, honestly. We get a second round pick back. We get someone who's a little bit better offensively. Which is really odd because in real life, it's Grayson Allen by a long shot. Alright, our starters are getting a bit tired. So the question is, I think we take away a few minutes. Because we're winning right now. And we don't want them to get like completely exhausted before the playoffs. So we'll give some minutes. George Hill is cold. Ooh, that's tough. That is tough. But then we have to trade George Hill. That's the issue. Because he's cold. He's a 70. He's not doing good for us. They have a lot of like low 70s. I wonder how like, them making the playoffs is pretty impressive when you think about it. Like, these people aren't playing good whatsoever. Can we get somebody decent for these two? Kendrick Nunn. Yeah, I think that's what we do. So K Nunn and Terrence Davis to round out the team. I don't care too much about the rotation. in the regular season, it's not really something I'm worried about. I usually affect it in the playoffs. So I think we let the CPU do its thing, and let's simulate some more games. Alright, dub. That's what you like to see, honestly. Alright, on 3-1 streak. We're keeping the first seed. I think Marcus Smart was a great pickup. Rick Lopez is good, but the defense and offense Smart brings. Like, Smart isn't great offensively. Let me not gas it up, you feel me? But Smart is solid offensively and great defensively. And that's really what we need on this team. I swear I sim more than that. Alright, I think we'll sim to about here, because this is about where the trade deadline is. It's like mid-February. Alright, we getting some more wins. We should beat the Magic. That should be a good dub. Yeah, back-to-back wins. I don't know about the Pelicans. They're great in 2K. I have a pretty easy schedule right now. All these teams are kind of weak except the Raptors. The Warriors aren't weak, though. Can we get a dub? Nah. We're still the first seed, which is pretty good. We got the Raptors. That's a win. Hawks, that should be a win. They're not as good as us, really. I'm interested how the simulation actually works, though. Because worst teams win all the time. It's an interesting formula they have over there. We're still #1 in power rankings. We're on a losing streak, though. So whoever is first in power rankings is in our conference. So we need to be worried about that for the playoffs. I think we at least get farther than the second round. That's what I'm feeling. Alright, so let's look at the player stats before we say we don't want to make any trades. Giannis has cooled down a bit, but still good. Chris Middleton's still good. Drew Holiday has cooled down a lot offensively. Terrence Davis is pretty good. Alright, no need to say everything. So we're doing pretty solid, honestly. 2 turnovers a game's not great. Ibaka's a good backup. I don't think there's anything huge we need to do, nor we can do. We can't really do anything. But let's see, Wayne Ellington in 2 seconds. I want someone a little bit better than him because he's not too good. Isaiah Hartenstein. That's not too good of an option. I think what we do is we add Jordan Nora because he probably has a bit of trade value, to be honest. He's a young guy. He should be higher than a pick. Yeah, 1.5 star versus a half star. This should get us someone okay. And okay is all we really need for this team. 274s, no. None of these guys really fit what I'm trying to do. Max Strus is the only one who's a maybe. He hasn't played for them, but he shoots. He's really good. Hassan, nah, I'd rather keep Serge Ibaka so he can shoot. We need that hypothetical spacing more than that. Garrison Matthews, he's not playing. Keita Bates-Diop, he's not playing. I don't know. I feel like we kind of have to rock with our team right now. None of them are looking great. Yeah, I think we sim. I feel like we can get some wins. I feel like we just have to work on like the minutes per game when we're taking losses, because I feel like the team's pretty good. All right, we're back first seed. Well, let's get some more wins here. Everyone counts because we want to be top 2, so we play a play-in team because that's an automatic first round victory. Yeah, back in first power rankings too. That's pretty good. I'm on a little losing streak though. Let's have a pretty big lead. We're dropping some games quite frequently, and we're still first in power ranking. So let's see. Our first seed, Giannis got MVP, averaging 30 and 14. Jesus. Kate Cunningham, Rookie of the Year. Ben Simmons, 6-man. Giannis won both awards. Alright, so let's look at... He's first team, obviously. No one on the second team or third team. Not that we really expected it. We got someone on the defensive team. Alright. Let's go look at the stats for the season. We already know Giannis. We'll see how his teammates did. Giannis, obviously. Chris Middleton, pretty good. That's what they're missing. A 20 point per game score. I mean, losing without him is not that bad. We have a lot of double digit scores. See what we got in the first round. All right, let's see this plan. All right, we have the Bulls. That's easy. How did we lose a game? Yeah, we're gonna win in 5. This is competitive. How is this competitive? I'm a bit confused. Giannis. All right, I'm gonna change the minutes. I'm gonna change the minutes. Anyone that needs to not play. Ray Ellington at 10 is so unnecessary. We do not need a 10-man rotation. Let's give him 2 more minutes. Let's give him 2 more minutes. We don't want Giannis to get tired necessarily, or Drew. We give him 1 more. Give him some more minutes. And Pat Connaughton these next 3. Alright, let's sim this game, because 10-man rotation makes no sense. Alright, we're up 3-2. Alright, we won the series. Looks like that made sense for us to do. Now we have the Atlanta Hawks. Let's see who we're playing against. Just Trey, Paul George, and Trey. So this is going to be tough, honestly. I don't know if we win this because this team is pretty valid. 2-0. Can we make any changes? Pat Connaughton, he's cooled off. I say we put Giannis at 40. We can't lose. We really can't lose this game. We have to. We can't go down 3-0. That's going to be impossible to come back from. Oh, no. No, no, no. No. Why are we down? Why do they have Paul George? Man, that's not fair. That's not fair. We have to. One game at a time. I've come back from 3-0 before, so it isn't impossible. We lost the first quarter. Won the second quarter. Over. We got swept. We got swept. We can't go out like that. So what we're going to do is we're definitely going to go again to next season. Because we're going to have to get a chip. We have to. Doing this again. So, I did the sim like I said I would. And we lost to the Hawks yet again. I mean, I don't know what else to say. It was pretty tough getting swept again the exact same way. First seed to 4th seed again. I don't want to show the footage. I don't see the point of showing it. Unless you guys want to. If you guys want to, let me know in the comments and I'll do that next time. But we did get swept again, unfortunately. So we couldn't do the rebuild. We couldn't redo the season. We couldn't get in next season. But if you guys like the content and like my attempt, could you do me a favor? Drop a like, subscribe, comment, share with your friends. Trying to 10 subscribers still, 4 away. And yeah, thanks for watching the video. Have a good one.